What is going on, YouTube? Today's video is going to talk about my two favorite things, writing and hip-hop. About what we can learn from mixtapes and studio albums, and how they can relate to traditional publishing and self-publishing. Mixtapes are typically released by rappers before they have signed to a label, and they're typically placed online for free in hopes of starting to build a fandom. And almost every big rapper you know today started with mixtapes. And it is because of those mixtapes that the industry ends up learning about these artists. Because when it comes to a mixtape, usually not a lot of money is put into them. But when it comes to an album, hundreds of thousands and sometimes millions of dollars are put into their production. And because so much money is being put into producing that album, most labels do not want to take a chance on a rapper that they don't know about. And the same thing happens in the writing industry. There's traditional publishing and there's self-publishing. You can look at self-publishing like the production of mixtapes. And you can look at traditional publishing more like a studio album. For self-publishing, it is entirely funded by the author, while traditional publishing is entirely backed by a publisher. And it is because of that that most authors want to go the traditional route, myself included. But similar to record labels being hesitant to spend all of that money on an unknown rapper, the same thing can be said about traditional publishers and unknown authors. But if a writer is able to create enough buzz through self-publishing, in the same way that rappers are able to create that buzz through mixtapes, they may be able to gain the interest of traditional publishers, in the same way that rappers were able to gain the interest of a label, where they can then produce an album. And there are several very successful authors that have done this. Andy Weir self-published The Martian. M.L. Wang self-published Blood Over Bright Haven. E.L. James self-published 50 Shades of Grey. Rupi Kaur self-published Milk and Honey. Colleen Hoover self-published her first book, and the list goes on and on.